Hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat Cast. This is not the episode I thought I was going to be recording, but hey, sometimes life and death is what it is. For those that may have missed this, and I will be honest, I really should have shared this earlier. That is my fault, uh, my failure. Um, Last week I uh, act like a fundraiser. You got a bunch of stuff from some OSR creators in Brazil for Tiago Rolim. He had a COVID fund that was being run for him by, I guess, friends because hospital bills. He was in ICU with COVID, and despite having health insurance, I guess the ICU wasn't being covered. It was over $1,000 a day. Well, popped up on my MeWe feed that Tiago Rolim uh, has passed. Uh, Due to complications related to COVID. This was announced earlier today. This is Tuesday, April 13th, 2021. Obviously, it does not change the fact that the family still needs your help. The donations, those willing to contribute, or more than welcome to buy this great bundle. Now, its bundle's available at ips.io. If you're looking at this very page, this very video, you're going to see that I have one of my shortened links up here. For those listening at home on the podcast side, 10cars-tavern.games /TIAGO. Tiago. TIAGO. Go there. You can back for those $10 to get basically over, I think, 72 items for your OSR gaming. I am going to explain or at least give a brief overview of what you get for your $10. And if you back or you buy through the link I just gave, 10cars-tavern.games /Tiago, TIAGO, I will get to know how many people came from the tavern. I'll put this up on the blog site tomorrow. I will match the first. I will back again for a total of 250 or up to 250. If we get 25, at least 25 people from the community to support this family, I will match with another 250 out of the tavern's funds. So, what do you get? You get the Tsu's Mine pamphlet dungeon for tabletop RPGs. You get you get the Fountains of the Beast, a pamphlet dungeon for Bronze Age adventures, kind of swords and sorcery and sandals. The City Where the Colors, a surrealist and experimental exploration adventure about living colors. The Frozen Province, a low-level crawl through the unnatural cold. Bakto's Terrifying Cuisine, a deliciously dangerous culinary adventure for starving level adventurers. How to Create Cool Tabletop RPG Pamphlet, a free pamphlet teaching how to make RPG pamphlets. Pamphlets are actually kind of like smaller than a zine. And I'm guessing that's popular in Brazil. I'd love to have one of our listeners let me know. A Tiny Short Sword, a minimalistic one-page RPG with easy mechanics and freeform magic. From the Lower Deep, a Cthulhu dark scenario zine inspired by a Hugh B. Caves short story. Pet the Shadow, be a brave pet and save humankind from the darkness. Echelon Priest, this is a background character made for Troika. Bone Collector, another Troika background. And the Bird, be the legendary chicken who bites everything or die trying. Mirror Mirror, a low-level Rococo adventure through the 18th century Italy and beyond. Singular, a sci-fi comic book set in a world inherited by machines. Veterans of the Garden, you are a war beetle in stealth missions to steal sugar. All other insects want the same and will try to kill you. Bashtiary, Volume 1, surreal hellish creatures of Hieronymus Bosch, adapted as monsters in your tabletop RPG games. And Acetos, an anthropomorphic duck race for 5e. Pax and Blades, more Kakian Fantasy, a minimalist swords and witchcraft RPG for campaigns and quick sessions. The Kobold Lair, a one-page dungeon for OSR systems. Space Reavers, a tabletop sandbox game for space adventures. Silent Tower, a campaign initiator tool by Tiago Rolim, compatible with Pax and Blades. Sacto's Karaoke Night, a Troika adventure to make your heart go from piano to fortissimo. The Goblin Caves, a one-page dungeon for your fantasy OSR games. Escape from Station 52. Escape alone from a space station overrun with anomalies. Hex Kit Pack Into the Bronze. Create your own Bronze Age maps. Minimo RPG, a free, easy-to-learn, pocket-sized, minimalist RPG. The Cycle of Cerberus, a 5e community-created Herculean adventure for characters from 5th to 8th level. Petrified Sorcerer, a minimalist dungeon tool for any system or of tabletop RPGs. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to remind you that the Tiago Rolim Family Fund is at. This isn't the direct link. This is a redirect, but just a little bit. If I run out the regular itch.io link, you're not going to remember it. You're supposed to be listening. 10cars-tavern.games/Tiago. Tiago. The Museum of Loss, a weird system-agnostic adventure for tabletop RPGs. Troika Character Sheet. Non-player characters, a set of tables help flesh out new NPCs for your games. In the Land of Giants, an adventure to trick the gods. Carapace, Bugs, Marble, and Titans. Keep on rowing to the end of the world. A GM-less game about support and collaboration. Fingertips, tabletop RPG about teen witches with magical fingers. Geminology, a minimalist RPG with rules light and lots of fun. Don't read this a zine thing about something. The Immortals Parish. Ravaging Mob, a solo game where you're trying to survive. Beyond the Borderlands, issue number 1, X-Scroll fantasy setting for tabletop adventure games. And I'll be honest with you, the art for this, now I'm going to have to scroll down on the share screen on this one. It looks really good. I'm reading this from the screen in front of me because with the other one, I really can't. So if you can see my pointer, it's in the middle of the screen, right-hand side. Yeah, it looks good. Let's see. Skeleton Parts, CBR plus PNK, Cyberpunk Pamphlet RPG for one-shot sessions, GM Isometric Sketchbook, a PDF to print your own isometric sketchbooks, The Bells of Apocalypse Oracle, a procedural trifold tool for tabletop RPGs, Friends in Striped Clothes and Shiny Armors for Troika, new backgrounds, Cosmogony, a world-building war game. I'm getting tongue-tied. The Moon King wants to party. Escort an insufferable noble through a decadent party. You're not a better gamer than me. A Troika sphere for hardcore retro gaming. Short Sword, a miserable world of precarious adventure. Backpack and Dream, an exploration tabletop RPG engine by M.A. Gulax. Metallic Taste, Metallic Waste, a one-page Troika setting about a sea of metal full of trash. Ziggurat of the Four Gods, a random-generated ziggurat dungeon for Into the Bronze. Ganancia Society, Hope You're Not Lonely Without Me. Vampires and Claymores, a game about vampires, self-discovery, and insanity. Salamandor Household, explanation. Hollow Saint, a deceptive monster from Morkborg. Devil Grinder, a Mega 10 inspired setting for Backpack and Dream. Geminology business card version, minimalist RPG. Pocket World Sketchbook, a sketchbook to create worlds in 12-sided origami dice. The Visitor, a visitor is at the Temple of Reduction. What are you doing about it? Skull Cave, Lost Deities, an entity generator for Pax and Blades. Face Tellers, a dangerous collector of swords, and worshippers of the demon Duchesses, compatible with Pax and Blades. Out of the Loop, The world is not what it used to be. Discover where and when you are. MX Smith, a CBR PNC plugin in business card format. The Thunder Tomb, a tomb bound by nostalgia and indulgence. Chrono, 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 Chronoracle, whatever. Solo RPG Oracle, Chrono Oracle, using only a stopwatch. Spiral, West March's tool for backpack and dream. We're coming to the end, folks. Dogors, dog folk worshippers of a dog god and unique craftsman of blades compatible with packs and blades. Above the Monkey God, an existential horror adventure for the Victarapists. Gnomes in the Borderlands, a wandering mad gnomes tool for Beyond the Borderlands. And a Jetpack Dream pamphlet tabletop RPG. Folks, you get a lot of stuff here. Am I going to say that you're going to use all 72 items or PDFs that you're going to get here? No, but if you can use and then get inspiration from a half dozen, you're ahead of the game. And your $10 is going to go far to helping this family, because not only are they hit with these hospital bills, but they lost their bread earner. So whatever we can raise as a community, I personally appreciate it. For somebody who was hospitalized 3 times last year, but for the grace of God, my insurance covered by far the bulk of it. If it hadn't, I've seen what the bills would have been, and saying it wouldn't have been pretty is a fucking understatement. So this is a time when you can spend a little money, get a little some resources for your gaming, get some inspiration, and know that for every package that you all pick up to help this family, the tavern will match another $10, up to at least $250. If we go far beyond it, maybe I'll drop more into the pot. But I'm saying that if we raise at least $250, I will match at least $250, and I'd like to see us surpass that. This is community, and community is not just because we're here in the States, or this person wasn't a member of the Discord server or the Facebook. No, we're all gamers, and these are old school gamers, and this is what we got to take care of. Tiago Rolim was the author of Numa, an OSR game about samurai frogs. And come on, we all love samurai frogs. And this is from last week. Obviously, it's changed. Is fighting against COVID-19 in a hospital right now. He's the father of 2 small kids and the husband of an amazing woman. He needs your help right now. Right now, his family needs your help. His health care refused to cover the ICU expenses, and his bill is already absurdly high. Each day in the ICU costs, in U.S. dollars, $1,051.16. And they're billing it to the fucking cents, folks. So, now his family is prohibited for working in their city, as the city is in what else? Fucking COVID lockdown. 100% of this profit from this bundle is going directly to the family, folks. Again, this family needs it. Brazil is getting hit hard by COVID. It's not the fault of the populace. It's not the fault of the people there. If you have $10 and you could use a little extra gaming material to read, this is a great way to do it. Again, 10cars-tavern.games/Tiago, Tiago. If you use this link, I will know who has helped this family, has listened to this podcast, has watched this video, and as of tomorrow, we'll have read the post. All right? Again, no man is an island, no family is an island. We have to look out for each other. All right? And whether or not we personally know the people in our extended community, they still need our help. Right? It's a help. If the situation was reversed, you would hope that somebody would do the same for you. Like I said, this was not my planned episode for today, but it certainly takes priority over anything else I was planning to put up. As I've said, this is COVID related, right? And I speak about that every time you hear my fucking voice. All right, I am not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I don't know the ins and outs of this fucking disease. All right, and I don't know your personal situation. I do ask that you use your common sense. Use your common sense. Take precautions. Take actions that will keep you safe. Because if you're not safe, you can't keep others safe, right? What it comes down to. You can't take care of others if you yourself are fighting for your life, right? Or, God forbid, lose it. So, take actions to protect your health and the health of those that you love. All right? Be safe, be well. God bless. God bless each and every one of you. God bless Tiago. God bless his family. All right? Roll those dice, roll them well. And I will be back again tomorrow with Bad Mike. We'll be talking crit. I will put this banner up again tomorrow night. I'll probably have this. There's another 16 days to help Tiago's family with this promotion. I will probably have this banner or at least the link up for each of these daily episodes that are coming up over the next 16 days. Help the family, folks. All right? And may you and yours be healthy and safe. Knock on wood. Manana.